Good morning, I'm Clint Walker. Welcome to another episode of Real Estate Appraiser Secrets. It is a beautiful day in Middle Tennessee, as always. I'm on my way to do an appraisal inspection. I had a question from an agent recently that wanted to know if a lot in like a subdivision, and maybe a newer subdivision, wanted to know if the property or the lot is worth more because they paid a large builder site premium to have that particular lot. If you are not well versed in new construction agency or haven't had the opportunity to sort of review the price breakdown of a new construction lot with like a production builder, you may not be aware that one of the things that they're charging your buyer for is what they call a builder lot premium. And they can be anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 or $30,000. They're very common. I'd say they're probably on almost every new construction deal that I personally look at. And they are exactly what the name would suggest, a premium that the builder puts on the lot price that just is there. And a lot of owners that I've talked to, like when I'm doing a refinance, and agents that I talk to on maybe the listing side, they'll bring this up as some sort of suggestion that property is worth more because they remembered they paid this sometimes exorbitant lot premium from the builder. And so their question is, does this make it worth more? And I guess my question is, my clarification question would be, do builder lot premiums mean anything? And my rather curt reply is no. I see a lot of these. I see them when I do a lot of new construction appraisals. I probably do more new construction appraisals than any other type of appraisal. And so when I look at the breakdown of everything going into this house, there's always a builder lot premium. I've talked to the on-site agents. I've looked at and compared and analyzed many different sales within the same subdivision based on lot sizes, based on lot characteristics, on all these different things. And I can say with almost 100% certainty, but I don't like to say I can be 100% certain about anything. So I'll say 98% certainty that these lot premiums are nothing but a profit or a revenue stream for the builder. My evidence for thinking that is a couple different things. For one, with a lot of the builders that I work for, I see what they paid to get the lot because I have to research the transfer history of the property. And I can tell you that the vast majority of builders and the vast majority of lots, the builder's not paying more or less for any given lot in a development. Partly because builders pay a price for lots based on what they perceive they can build on that lot and what they perceive they can sell it for. And they're also often buying these things, in bulk, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 15 and 20 at a time. And they pay a flat price for those lots from the developer. So the person who knows the most about buying this land is not paying more or less for these lots. But then when they go to find a buyer for it, they charge a premium. Now, in some cases, there's not infrastructure on the site, but usually in these production builders, especially the ones who are most likely to charge a premium, there is infrastructure already in place. These lots are already set up when they take them down for them to break ground and move ahead. So that is one piece of evidence, at least to me, that builder lot premiums are meaningless. They're just profit. The second thing is, I have seen them randomly waived. And in my experience building my own houses I built a couple of them with production builders. I have helped clients with production builders. These lot premiums are typically strictly non-negotiable up front. But coincidentally, on the back end, if say there's an appraisal issue or some other issue comes up, this happens to be the amount of money that the builder is willing to flex on these things to get the deal done on the back end when their arm is twisted. So that's another piece of evidence to me that these lot premiums mean nothing. Now again, this could vary case by case. There could be other reasons for a builder to charge more or less for a lot, depending on the lot itself or the location. There are always exceptions, and that's why I'm leaving that 2% in my certainty percentage. But for the most part, I'd say they're meaningless. What can you do with that information? Well, like I said, in my experience, builder lot premiums are not a negotiable issue with a lot of builders on the front end. You can always try, and I would recommend that you try and just tell them flat out you don't think that premium means anything and you want that negotiated off of the price. If you get it, good for you. But what I really want you to understand is that from an appraisal standpoint, your appraiser is probably not going to give you extra value because you paid that premium. You're not going to get it on your refi. You're not going to get it on your sell, unless there is some good reason. Where an appraiser would give you extra value for your lot is when say your lot premium correlated to some other larger buyer trend in the market where buyers were paying more for a lot like yours and you happen to pay more on your premium for that same reason. In those instances, your appraiser would be inclined to do it, but that's not because of your premium. That's because they were able to prove a market trend among buyers in your area. That's how we do pretty much everything in our process. Cost does not equal value. What a buyer is willing to pay is what equals value. So that is the message for today. Always appreciate you watching. If I can ever be of help or service to you, please feel free to reach out. You can find me on appraiserpool.com, schedule appraisals, professional measurements, consultations. If you have an idea or question about a video you'd like me to do, please leave it in the comment. And I'd love it if you liked or subscribed. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a productive week. Thanks. Bye.